Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for Friday, December the 4th. And we're also going to do a review of the trading week. Let's quickly jump to our news items this morning, as we just received the unemployment information. Our hourly earnings are up 0.2%. We're expecting a 1/10 increase. We have 3/10. Non-farm payroll change, we expected 480,000 and came in lower at 245, but the unemployment rate, which we're expecting to come in at 6.8, came in at an adjusted 6.7%. So a little bit of good news there for the market. A little bit complex, less non-farm jobs created, but yet the unemployment rate continues to drop. Let's quickly jump to our analysis with our daily chart. Record highs, another record high at 36.82 yesterday on relatively low volume. I think we did a little over, let me just double check, a little bit over 1 million. The volume is definitely, as you can see, we've had this trajectory of reduction, clear reduction in volume. We're getting right back to the average of just barely over 1 million. Our ATR is also limiting. That's our average true range at 54. Market is slowing down, beginning to understand the Christmas season, trying to digest the information about COVID, still the unsettled issue of the election. So there's quite a few things that are hampering the market to really deciding what it wants to do. Although these new record highs are just astonishing. Although we pulled back off it yesterday, we did finally establish it, but now the range is getting tighter. Volumes are getting dried up, and it's a typical beginning to December. We'll see how it happens. Everything starts to unfold. Several areas of support where the market can return to. If it needs to retrace, we haven't had a significant drop since this day here on the 18th of November. Market retraced to an area, made a quick run, and I think this was our biggest day down here. I was on November 30th. And then obviously the market just continuing up. We're expecting this morning, as we look at another time frame here, we're expecting a little bit more of the same. Here's basically our support and resistance areas that we need to watch today. The market's just bouncing between this area here, which is the all-time high, and potentially this area here. And remember, we talked about this area for a while, quite a bit. Market is doing a lot of dancing between these two areas. It's using it as support several times. It came yesterday again, used it as support again, bounced exactly to the penny, and now it continued to establish higher high. So this is where we're expecting the market to be moving. This is the range that potentially the market can be running in today. Now, of course, we don't make any trading decisions on these time frames. We're just trying to find a good footing and a good general overview of the market to understand the mid to long-term moves and potential moves in the market. But when it comes to trading, we're essentially looking at a much smaller time frame, which is called our analysis chart here. And as you can see here, this is the intraday high and low. This is the all-time record high established yesterday. The low, you notice how the market established the low late in the afternoon. It has this cool continued run to the upside. Fell a little short, reaching the all-time highs once again. But it established a very clear range. This spike to the downside is based on the employment news that we just saw. So it continued to rally and established this low. This is a previous pivot that the market had reached, and here we're bouncing off against the intraday high that we have for the actually this is a swing high for the pre-market. So this is where we find ourselves. So very familiar territory again. Market trying to find direction here. Of course, break above here, first resistance. Any break above this, of course, we're looking for a little bit more acceleration. Any break below here, we're looking to retest this area here. So don't force these markets, guys. That's the play for the day. Do not force these markets. Make sure you place your stops first. Take care.